Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of On the Record. I'm your host, Tone Vase, and tonight we are going to have an episode talking about a project called FutureNet, and we are on with the CEO, Stephan Morgenstern from Germany. Go ahead and say hi.
Hello, Tone. Thank you very much for inviting me to that interview here. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. And we are also joined on this call by Ryan Conley, and you are the US lead for this project, getting more people involved, getting a lot of the media stuff, correct?
Yes, thank you, Tone. Thanks for having us here today, most definitely.
All right, guys, try to mute if you're not speaking, but the focus of the conversation will be with you, Stephan, so you probably don't have to mute, and then you and I would be able to go back and forth. So just to start us off, can you just tell us a little bit about your background and how you got into the space just before FutureNet, and also how you came about for FutureNet, and what's the purpose of this venture and how it started?
Of course, I like that, yes. One more time, I'm German, but I live here since 4 years in Poland. And my background is I am original from the East Germany. And it's a very funny story because maybe you know, in '89, everything changed in Germany. The wall falls down and so on. And about 1 week later, I sit the first time on a business presentation from an insurance company which has a multi-level marketing system. And what can I say? I fall in love in the first minute with that industry because I realized the potential of duplicate your own power and build a team and get money from success from the whole team and so on. So I start, that means I start 1990 in my career in the MLM business industry. And now it's 27 years ago. That is a long time. And I was in this 27 years, I was, of course, in different companies. And about 5 years ago, and I was always very successful. I built huge teams with 100,000 people and more. And about 5 years ago, I was looking for a new challenge. And exactly in this time, I met my best friend and business partner, Roman Jimian. Roman is a Polish guy. And we meet the first time, and what can I say? We fall in love, yeah? So we always say we are married without sex. That means we are the best friends and the best business partners. And then we analyzed the whole market, offline MLMs, online MLMs, and we really don't find something what was really cool in this time, yeah. And then in this time we was in the management of another company, and we realized that in this company we do everything. And then we say, why we don't make our own company with our ideas and with our knowledge and everything. And then we make the first brainstorming with. We was together, and we had a programmer team and some other guys from marketing, and we thought about what needs to have the company which we love, yeah. And we spoke at this time. The internet today is running so fast and is changing so quickly that when you, for example, create an idea of a company today, maybe you need half a year or 1 year to go online with that. Maybe when you are online, you are too late because your idea maybe is over, yeah. And that brings us to the ground philosophy and idea of FutureNet, that we say, let's create a platform, a fundament on the internet where everybody can join for free, where we have opportunity to make money, but where we have the chance to launch later on other products, other programs, other ideas, what makes sense in the internet. And that was about 4.5 years ago. And that was the question, okay, how can this fundament be? What is the best idea? And then somebody brings us to the idea and say, create a social media platform, because social media is changing our life. Social media is anywhere. Social media is everything for the future. And then we say, yes, that's a brilliant idea. Let's create a social media platform which has an opportunity to make money on that. And later on, we can launch on this social media platform different things. And so that, and in this time, 4.5 years ago, it was clear that on the right time, on the right day, we will launch our own cryptocurrency too. But in this moment, when the company is big enough, when we are long enough on the market, and so on and so on. So let's make a long story short. 2.5 years we go online with 0 partners. Last month we had 1 million partners. That is in social media, it's not so much, but in MLM is a lot, yeah. And 37% of all the people are paid member. That means the other are free member, but 37% are paid member. And now we are growing faster and faster. 2.5 years ago, we go online. And last year, exactly in this week, tomorrow, we have our first annual birthday with the FutureNet Pro program, which is a rev share program which we have in the company. And that these guys, they are starting 1 year ago with FutureNet Pro, with the rev share program. They see the first time what it means when we speak about you have your existing team and the same company starts a new program in the company. That brings so huge success and of course money for people. Okay. They was already in the program, yeah.
Okay, well, we'll get to the details of that in 1 second. But can you just did you mention that like you've been in the MLM business, the multi-level marketing business, for over 15 years and close to 25?
Exactly 27 years.
What were some of the other MLMs that you were involved in that you really liked?
Okay, I told you I start in the insurance industry, and 1995 I start the first time the company that, was Quorum. That was an American company. I'm sure many of you will know that company. And that was the first time when I realized with real product.
Sorry, which company was it? Was it like, what was it, Amway? Like which company was it? Amway, Quickstar?
The name of the company was Quorum. It was a big company, but it was very short time. Quorum was the name of the company.
Can you spell that? I'm not familiar with that one.
Yes, Quorum.
ROM. Okay, Quorum.
QUOROM. Quorum.
ROM.
Yes.
Okay, got it. And what were some of the other ones? I mean, we're just curious. I'm sure my listeners would be curious about your other background.
Yes.
What were some of the other MLMs?
Yes, I was then in a US company called Life Plus.
Life Plus.
The company is still existing, and I using the products every day, and I get every month my check because I built a team. But I leave the company about 15 years ago. Then I was in Tahitian Noni International, which called today Morinda. So I was many years, about 15 years. I was in the supplement industry.
Right, but FutureNet is the first MLM that you built yourself.
Exactly. Together with my friend Roman, we created together FutureNet. Exactly.
Okay, and so the value that and I've seen some of the videos, and so you really don't like the social media aspect and how a company like Facebook just keeps all the money and a few people become rich. And you feel that the users should make all the money because the users make all the content, correct?
Yes, exactly. This is our philosophy, yeah, that we say, okay, there are the Facebooks and others, and they are great, yeah, and this is fantastic companies. But for many reasons, it makes more sense to work with FutureNet. First of all, the money, of course, we share the money with the people. And there was an article in the Forbes magazine a few months ago, and they wrote exactly about that. Yeah, that is unfair that the big companies like Google, like Facebook, whatever, they get all the money, but they don't share it with the people. Yeah, and this is exactly what we do.
Right. Well, I'm going to comment on that in 1 second, but like what you said, so FutureNet's been around for about 4.5 to 5 years, right? But it only went live about 2.5 years ago.
Exactly.
Do I have that correct? And so you spent 2 years building this company before it went live to the public.
Yes, yes.
And how did you finance that? Were you self-financed, or did you have investors? Like where 2 years of development is not cheap. Like how did you afford to build a company for 2 years without people using it and having a product?
Oh yes, believe me, that was not easy. The time, yes, exactly. We was very happy because when we start with the idea, we hadn't money, but we found an investor. But this guy was. Yeah, maybe not so clever, because he say, okay, I don't want to have any shares on the company. I give you that money, but I want to get my money back with profit, but that's it. And we are totally happy today about this, because we have no shareholders in the company. The company is makes profit every day, every month, every week, and we have no shareholders. Nobody asks us about or brings his mind in our company. Only 2 people. 50-50, and that's it.
That person has already been paid back on his investment with interest.
Exactly. He is happy, but he's not so happy because now he see the result and the success of the company, and he say, I was a little bit stupid. But okay, it is like it is.
Right. So where did the money come from to pay back the investor? Because now you've been live for 2 years. So the company, like you said, is making revenue. It's making a profit. Where is that profit coming from? Because I'm sure the person that paid for 2 years of development, I'm sure it wasn't cheap. It's private information, so I'm not expecting you to disclose the amounts. But so where is the revenue currently coming from?
Yes, that is one of the good points, that we stay with the company here in Poland, because in Poland is much cheaper than, for example, in Germany, or for example in the US or the UK, whatever. The salary is cheaper. The cost for rental office and so on is much cheaper. That brings us in a very good situation. And you're right, especially in the first time of the company, you must be so careful with the money. Yeah. So, but we was very successful from the beginning. We was starting the company, and a few months later we make really good profits, and with that profit we pay back. And then last year, I told you, we start with the rev share program, and with the rev share program, the whole company get a small explosion, and that brings us in the situation that we can pay the money back very quickly.
Well, right, but you're mentioning rev share, but like, where's the rev part coming from? I'm still curious, because like with Facebook, for example, right? Like you said earlier, that Facebook is keeping all the money because you put all this content for free. They bombard you with advertising that I hate. I personally hate Facebook. Like, I almost never use it. Ryan is on this call. He's been asking me to add him on Facebook, and I'm like, I haven't logged into Facebook in like a month. I hate Facebook. Next time I log into Facebook, I promise I will add you, Ryan. But I hate it also. But I'm just gonna do a very quick screen share so that you can see it. And so here's the Facebook stock, and this is the last 5 years of Facebook stock. So 5 years ago today, Facebook stock was in the mid-20s, and yes, right now Facebook stock is $142. So even though Facebook isn't exactly paying its users, anyone in the world, well, unfortunately, because of regulation, only those with access to the American stock market could have bought Facebook, and they could have turned every $25 into almost $150. I fully expect Facebook to be $150 very soon. So people have gotten a return of 6 times their money by just holding Facebook stock. So you can profit from Facebook, and anybody can do it. You don't have to be an early adopter of Facebook. Like, anyone could have done it. So in a way, Facebook does share its revenue because it's a public company. So you also mentioned revenue share, but I'm still curious where the revenue for FutureNet is coming from.
Yes, this is always the question which we get every day, yeah, because I'm not sure if what you know about rev share companies. There was big companies on the market, and all of them, they had one problem. They had only one, we call that one river in the lake. The river means the money coming in the lake. And when you have only one river, that means the new partners, then it's like a money game, yeah. And when this river brings no money, then the company is a question of time when the game is over. And we in FutureNet, we create the social media platform. That means exactly, you show the success of Facebook, yeah. We are a little bit smaller than Facebook, of course, but we make money in the same way. How makes Facebook money? In two ways at most, with advertising and with games. So we have advertising on our platform. We have advertising in FutureNet Pro. We have games on our platform. We have FutureNet leasing, which brings us money. We have a FutureNet online shop. We have a FutureNet shopping platform, listen, with more than 400 million products. And all our partners buying every day in that shopping platform. I book my flights, I book my hotels, I buy, when I want to buy something in Amazon, I do that on that platform. And for all these revenues, for all this turnover, we as the company get our share. And all this money comes in the company. We have more. We open now like a Starbucks cafe, the first FutureNet cafe here in the capital of Poland, in Warsaw. That is another river what is coming in the lake. We have shares on casinos in Romania. My partner Roman was 2 days ago in Romania. We have now 10 times more than before. That brings money. That's another river in the lake, and we have much more. Yeah, we have our own online shop.
I'm sorry. I'm a little bit confused on the coffee shop part. So I'm still okay. So it sounds like the revenue for FutureNet are coming from advertisers on FutureNet, in a similar way, the way advertisers are paying Facebook, only you are sharing that revenue directly with the users of FutureNet. And from what I've seen, it's a website very similar to Facebook, and we'll get to that in a minute. But so how does, if you're opening up like a coffee shop, like a Starbucks, so something has to finance that coffee shop, and so the financing of the coffee shop was created from the revenue of FutureNet, and then any future, I guess, revenues after expenses of running the coffee shop go back to all the users of FutureNet. Like, how does that work? How does the coffee shop factor in to a social platform?
Yes. The question is why we doing that? Why we are doing that? Because we have the philosophy. We are an online company, but everything what we make in physical makes the company more clear and more real for the people. And when we say we create, for example, FutureNet leasing and something like that, that everything builds a strong brand. And with that coffee shop, FutureNet Coffee or FutureNet Cafe, that will be one of the highlights. So we have now the first one in Warsaw, here in the capital of Poland, in the best location ever. That is the streets where about 100 restaurants, and it's impossible to get a restaurant in that street. But we have very good connection. That's the point. So we signed the contract. Now our architects they build all the branding and everything. So that means we will open in about 1 month to 6 weeks. And then the people see, wow, look, this is an online company, but they have their own coffee cafe. And on the website, everybody all over the world can write in a formula and say, okay, I am interested to open an online cafe want to do that in America, the next one in the Philippines, the next one in Asian countries, the next one in Russia, whatever. And we will handle that like a franchise model, so that we as the company, we give the money for the first one, and we have 2 or 3 more in pipeline, and then we sell that like a franchise model.
And what's also interesting about this business concept, Tone, is that when you go to Starbucks, you automatically sign in through Google. So imagine instead you're being not monetized by Google, but you're being monetized by FutureNet. So we're bringing all these people in locally to the coffee shop. They're monetizing within our company, you know, creating that new profile, then dispersed among the team members. I think that's a really well.
Yes.
Okay.
One step maybe. I remember when I was in Tahitian Noni International, I remember about that. They had the idea with that coffees all over the world, and that was fantastic. When you make business presentation to other people, to new people, that was really fantastic to tell the people, and look, this company has all over the world also the coffees.
Okay, all right. So sounds to me it's more of a branding situation where you can put FutureNet on top in order to promote the platform. Okay, so when I was looking at it, I really wish I usually try to like prepare a little bit better for my interviews, which is why you will have to educate me a little more on what FutureNet is. But when I did Google it, I got a bunch of links, and I started clicking from the top down like anybody would, and the very first link that takes me to your website, I found it difficult. Like there isn't much information here until I actually register. And then right here you can see the, I guess the text. Oh, very, very pretty model, by the way. I like the website. I thought I saw a flash saying that, yeah, there it is. Register and get a $10 gift. Now, the second link I clicked had a little bit more information, but oh, maybe I should have clicked on the magazine. I didn't click on the magazine. The third link I clicked also took me to a registration page, but I wasn't sure what I was registering for. And on this page, it actually like told me that, well, talk to your sponsor and your representative, which I don't actually have to ask. So the fourth page I clicked on actually provided me with some information about it. I didn't have time to watch the videos, unfortunately, but I did get to this part right here, and I'll just read it out loud because this will be on an audio podcast. It says, the greatest advantage is that you develop a permanent income, although you simply need to invest once between $10 and $1,685. If you want, we will pay out your commission on a daily basis by means of optimal systematic upgrade. Not exactly sure what that means. You have the option to start with a small amount and use your revenue for upgrading your position. Oh, systematic upgrade means if I start with paying $10, I can then pay $1,685, and then I still get the benefits as if I paid $1,685 from the start. Now, it makes a little more sense to me now that I read it out loud. So you can just explain that, because I'm not sure exactly what I'm signing up for. Thanks to one of Ryan's videos, it showed me that the website looks almost exactly like Facebook. At least that's my only reference. But what exactly would I be paying for when I'm signing up?
Yes. Okay. Please go 2 steps back because this is not the official website from the company. This is from a distributor. Please go to that first website.
This one.
This one. Yes. And
or this one.
No. This one.
Okay, excellent. This one. Right, because there was really nothing for me to click on other than register. So
yes. The menu. menu in the button, there's a registration, login, and about FutureNet. When you click about FutureNet, when you are
oh, there it is, about FutureNet. Okay.
Yes, yes. So, and then you see our new website, and yes, this premium, we call it premium membership, yeah? So you can sign up here for free and as the social media, for the social media platform, and then you can make more or less what you can do. Little groups, you can chat. We have apps with Messenger, and you can do that for free. But these people, they say, okay, the business, an online business. What can I do here? Okay, then we start with the FutureNet Premium membership.
I'm sorry,
starts
Stephan.
with once membership. Yes.
I'm sorry, Stephan. Can I just you're breaking up a little bit. I guess we're having a bandwidth problem. Is it possible for you to turn off your camera, and that might help with the quality of the audio? And Ryan, probably the same for you. That should help. Just turn off the camera and button there. No, you don't have to, like, in Google Hangouts with your mouse. You can like click on the camera button.
Where's the camera button? Or maybe I closed my laptop. Now I'm on my. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you fine.
I'm on my big. So it should be enough.
Okay. Oh, you know what? It might. You know what might also be doing it. I'm on this website, and this website has like moving parts. So that
maybe that was the reason. Yeah, the video loads in the background. Yes.
Yeah, there's a video loading in the background. That's what might be eating up the bandwidth. But okay, I'm sorry. But I do want to keep the website on for our viewers. So go ahead and finish. Sorry for interrupting.
Okay. So one more time, the people can start for free, and if they want to start a premium membership and they want to build a business with FutureNet, they can do that with a one-time $10. Example, in Western Europe, in America, in rich countries, $10 is nothing. Yeah, but we start with that $10 because we are very strong also in Africa countries, in Asian countries, in Russia, and the Ukraine. There is $10 is a lot of money for many of them, and that was the reason. But when you want,
what business are they actually starting?
So they start the MLM business. With once $10, or I explain you later on, we have 5 more steps, and that brings you up to the 1,685. Yeah. So for that $10, for example, or for any amount which you start on, you get the position in one of the 6 different matrices, and you get for that our intern currency called media points. Media points you can buy online products like. For example, we have a landing page system, we have cloud, we have video emails, we have blogs, we have different others. And the people can use this media point also for physical products, which they buy in our online shop. But for example, when you buy a perfume, we have our own perfume in our online shop, then you pay $15 in cash, and 25%, $5 you can pay with the media points. Because physical products, we have a payout of more than 80%, and of course for physical product that's not possible. That's the reason why we can have 25%. So, and then when the people want, they can say, wow, it looks good, it works fantastic. Then they can say, okay, I will sign up also in $25. Also in $50, in $100, in $500, in $1,000, and to start in $1,000, you must have the 500, 150, 25, 10. That altogether brings you in the brings you that we have the biggest sign up is $1,685.
Okay, and so if someone was to put in 1,685, I believe you said. So they get that amount of media points, and then they can use those points to like shop along with, paying for the product with regular money or Bitcoin, I'm sure. And in addition, use some of those media points to buy products.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, and the most important, what is coming now, because this is not yet, but is coming in a really very, very, very soon, that the people can use this media point also for buying online advertising on the platform.
Okay, I see. And if and as I sign up, I would have a sponsor. So as I pay in that $1,685, my sponsor gets a piece of that, and then perhaps his sponsor gets a piece of that. Like how many? If that is the case, how many uplines profit from every downline?
Yes, this is we have two main options to make money. This is the Friends Tree bonus that pays you in a 3x3 matrix over 10 level.
So also it goes 10 levels deep. So if I sign up a friend, then he signs up a friend, then he signs up a friend, I'm still profiting from that initial, from that somebody 9 levels deep, I'm still getting a small piece of that.
Not a small, you get 5% for each sign up, and you get 50% matching bonus.
And I get that in media points.
No, in cash, because this is the turnover which we make cash, and 80%, more than 80% we pay out to the people. And for example, our most successful partners, they are in South Korea, and alone the matching bonus, we have people, they make $1,000 matching bonus per day.
Right. So, okay. So just I'm so sorry. I'm trying to. I have a little bit of a math background, but so if you convinced me right now that I want to jump on, and I want to sign up, I can pay the $1,685. I can pay it with Bitcoin, right? I'm a Bitcoin guy.
Of course, no problem.
Right. So if I pay with Bitcoin, right? How much? And let's say. See, I would say if Ryan signed me up, but Ryan probably doesn't have 9 people above him, right? So let's say one of my friends that just joined like yesterday, let's say he is the person that gave me the affiliate code, and that person has 9 people above him. So if the moment I put in my $1,685, how much of that money immediately goes to the people above me, and how soon would they be able to withdraw that?
Okay. For example, you sign up under Ryan, then Ryan get 5% of your turnover, and Ryan get 50% of this later on. When you make money, he get 50% of that. Ryan, you sign up with 1,685. Yeah, he get
right.
5.
So Ryan immediately gets 5%.
Yes.
Okay.
So
and that's it. And that's it. So Ryan gets 5. But what about Ryan's sponsor? Does he make anything?
He get also 5%. He get 5% too.
Well, we're 5% of Ryan's 5% or 5% of my 5%?
No, 5% of your turnover.
Well, well, we haven't gotten to the turnover yet, right? Let's say I only signed up. I haven't done anything yet, right? I just created an account. I paid $1,685. I'm just trying to understand how it works. I've never really been a part of an MLM, so that's why I'm learning here, right? The moment I sign up, $1,685, Ryan gets 5%, which is I believe that would be about $85 or so. My math might be a little shaky. I'm doing it in my head. You're not supposed to do math on air, but so about $85 go to Ryan immediately, and with Bitcoin, I'm sure he can withdraw it. The person that sponsored Ryan,
he get also 5%. He get the same amount, and 9 other people.
They would also, all of them would get $85.
Exactly. So
okay.
that is what we call residual or passive income. Yeah, because for example, I sponsor Ryan. I don't know you, but Ryan sponsor you. I get the money from your turnover too. You sponsor the next guy. I never know him, but I get the 5%. This guy sponsor another guy. I don't know him, but I get the 5%. Ryan don't know him, but he get the 5%. Maybe you don't know him, but you get the 5%. This is how it works.
Okay, I got it. So I put in 1,685, and exactly half of that. Oh, not half, because exactly half of that money gets distributed to the people above my line, but I still get 1,685 media points, where is the approximate value of every media point pegged to the US dollar. So every media point is about $1 US worth, like airline miles kind of thing.
One media point is $1 US cent.
Is 1 cent.
So $1 is 100 points. 1 to 10 always.
Okay, so
1 to 1 in cent. So
okay, so 1 media point is approximately 1 US penny.
Yes.
Okay, got it. So that means half of my money goes to my uplines. What happens to the other half of the money? Because now I have 1,685 cents worth in my account. So does the other half of the money go to the company, and that's why you're able to create coffee shops and promote FutureNet? Like, how does that work?
No. We have much more in our marketing plan. So now comes the best. That what brings the people the most money. For example, I am the sponsor of Ryan, and Ryan sponsored you. 85, and from these 85, I get 50%, because I get a matching bonus. Matching bonus means everything what Ryan made, I make 50% of that. Ryan, but I have not only Ryan in the front line. We have people. They have 100 people in the front line, and for each income which your frontline partner has, you get 50%.
Wait, I'm sorry. I just got a little bit confused on that. So everyone so Ryan only gets $85, and everyone above Ryan gets a matching bonus.
No. Only the sponsor. So
only the sponsor of Ryan.
The sponsor of Ryan get 85, and the sponsor get 50% of that 85. Yeah, $40. The next sponsor from the next guy who get the 85 also get this 50%. It's the matching bonus, and the matching bonus is when you sponsor a frontline, is the most powerful bonus in the whole industry, in any company, yeah? Because you can make 5% up to 10 levels. That is fantastic money. But imagine you have 10, you have 20, you have 30, you have 50 frontline partners, and each time when one of your frontline partner makes money, you get 50% of that.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit confused on the math, but I think we should move on. We do only have 1 hour. Well, I'll try to re-listen to it. I do want to talk about the FuturoCoin, which is is your initiative to create a crypto coin. Because I was gonna show a screenshot of that. 1 second here, and we'll do this. Okay, so hopefully you can see that as well. So obviously Facebook is an evil corporation. So and there's problems. So you're trying to create a better social media platform. But what is the problem with Bitcoin that's also giving you trouble, that you feel that FuturoCoin would be a better option to pay people with?
Okay, there was 2 things was wrong. First of all, we don't say that we want to build a better social media than Facebook, because we are, in my opinion, they are the best, and there's a reason why they are so successful. But our mission and our vision is it to build the best online platform where people can make money on it. Yeah, we have the Google, we have the Facebook, we have the Yahoo, we have many of these platforms, but no one of them gives you any penny. Our goal is to be the best online marketing company and the best platform, online platform, where the people can make money. This is the first mistake. And we don't say that Bitcoin is shit or the Bitcoin is bad or whatever. I love Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the best idea after the idea of the whole internet, yeah, and it changed our life dramatically. But point is that first of all, there is the whole future will be in the cryptocurrencies, yeah, and to have to have an own social media platform with millions of users and with their own cryptocurrency makes absolutely sense, and it brings the people to today in the situation. Remember what I told you. 4.5 years ago, we built a platform and say later on we can launch everything on that platform, what makes sense, what brings an advantage to the company, what brings an advantage to our partners. And 4.5 years ago, we made the decision that at the right time we will go online with our own coin. And now we share this information with the people, and we will launch the coin in 2017. Because it makes sense to have the own currency also on that platform.
Okay, and it says this is the presentation given by your co-founder. It says right there in a bullet point, you can purchase FuturoCoin on big exchanging platforms. So you mind mentioning those platforms? Is that already in the works? Have you already spoken to them, or is this something in the future?
No. That is the point, that we can't tell exactly today the date when we will launch the coin, because we are in dialogue with these, for example, with Bitrex and with others, and we have definitely one big exchanger where you can change your Bitcoin in Futuro, or Futuro in Bitcoin, and so on. Or you can pay out by own credit card. That means when you have Futuro, you can sell them on that platform and can immediately go to the ATM, go to the gas station, restaurant, whatever, and pay with your credit card. And that's the reason. This we are speaking here about a real coin. Yeah, we know, especially in the MLM industry, there are some companies on the market. They promise you that someday they will have a blockchain, someday they will have a coin, someday they will be an exchanger, someday they will have accepting points, and so on and so on. We will have that, all of that.
Oh, yeah, and this coin is going to be mineable, right? So this will be a proof of work coin, and everyone will have a fair shot at creating this coin from day one, or how does that work? Or do you create, or there's something called a pre-mine? I'm trying. Have you been in Bitcoin for a while, by the way? I'm curious. When were you first introduced to Bitcoin?
Oh, when I heard the first time about that about 5 years ago, and then my first opinion was bullshit. Yeah, like the most people. And I don't bought any Bitcoin, but then I realized, oh my God, this is really cool. This is fantastic. And then we start using in our other company, which we had. What I told you, we was in the management of that company. We spoke with the owner and say, you must accept Bitcoin, and that was about 4 years ago. Since this time, I'm involved with Bitcoin. Yeah.
Okay, so you've actually used Bitcoin 4 years ago. So probably pre-2013 or early 2013, you already had a Bitcoin wallet and some, denomination in Bitcoin that you've been using.
Yes.
Oh, did I lose you?
Yes. From this time, yes.
So you've actually been using Bitcoin for over 4 years now, correct?
Yes. Correct.
Okay, excellent. And so since you've been in the space for over 4 years, you understand the difference between proof of work and proof of stake, correct?
Oh, can you explain that?
Sure. So proof of work is where you have this mining structure that burns electricity in order to create security for your coin, so extra coins can't be created. But there's actual competition for in order to generate new coins. Proof of stake is basically some entity creates a bunch of coins. They distribute these coins to certain people, and then holding those coins allows those people to earn more coins, kind of like interest, right? It's a stake in the system. So if, let's say, 1 million coins get created, they get distributed to the first, let's say, 10,000 people using the product, and everyone holds those coins, and then by holding them, they're earning more coins. So that's a proof of stake system. In a proof of work system, you actually have to buy mining equipment and burn a lot of electricity to create new coins and validate transactions. So I'm curious where the security of your coin would come from, and the creation of new coins, where would that be coming from?
Okay. So first of all, I must tell you, I'm not an expert in coins. Yeah, we are working together here with experts in our company and our partner company. They create the coin for us. They know everything about. When you ask them this question,
is it possible for you to name these partners or any people you're working with? Are they public?
No, that is internal information, of course. Yeah.
That's internal information. Okay.
Yes. But they are really cool. Yeah, they know exactly what they are doing. I can tell you a little bit how it works. Yeah. So we have when you have here these first question. These are the two main questions. Yeah. How can I get and purchase the coin, and how can I use or sell the coin? People can get the coin in the beginning. They can sign up as a royal member. This is what we spoke about, these 1,685, and then they get 50 coins for free as an extra reward. Then you can get for each partner you bring in the front line, you get coins. For each partner in your whole team, you get coins. For each day you are a royal member longer, you get coins. That means we have this reward program. In the first way, the coins to the people. Then we will start with mining, that the people can buy hardware for mining the coin, and the people can buy packages to be part of the cloud mining, which we are doing as the company.
Right. Okay. So here's the thing, right? If people just earn like you said like literally 1 minute ago, that people would get the FuturoCoin for their valued membership, and there would be bonuses on that. So when you say, and I'm looking at it right here, people can buy packs of cloud mining. I'm a little confused about that, because if you're creating the coin and you're giving it to people, what are people actually? What equipment are people buying? Why is that necessary?
So this is extra. If you want, for example, we will have 10% of the coins will stay in the company, and is for the Royal Member Reward Program. 20% of the coins goes to the marketing team, which we sell the packs. And for each packs which the people buy, between $100, they can start with $100, and up to $25,000, they can buy packs. And for each packs, they get the coins.
Okay.
And 70% of the coins, 70% of the coins will be open for mining for the next years.
For 10 years. I'm just curious. Are you familiar with the OneCoin project by any chance?
Yes, that's the company which I mean. They have no coin. Yeah, they take the money from the people, tell them that everybody is millionaire, but they have no coin.
Okay, so you see OneCoin as a scam company. I just want to make that clear.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
can you talk a little bit? Can you just mention a little more why you think OneCoin is a scam? I'm curious. I haven't had I would love to talk to someone high up in the OneCoin, but I haven't had the time to reach out. Can you just talk a little more about the OneCoin scam?
Yes, I don't know too much details about that company, yeah, but of course, look, they are now on the market, I think, since nearly 3 years or 2.5 years or something.
Yes,
like
they're doing well. Actually, like I saw Ryan did a phone video of one of your recent events, and he like turned the phone around. There was like so many people, thousands of people in the audience, but when I've seen the OneCoin events, they actually have more people than your events, which I find very, very crazy, don't you?
Yeah, they have about 14 million people when I have the right information.
I know, it's insane. So I would love to hear your thoughts as to why OneCoin is a scam.
Yeah, and look, these company, they take the money from 14 million people since 2 or 3 years. I don't know exactly how long they're on the market. And since this time, they are promised. They promise we will have someday, we will have a blockchain. Someday we will have accepting points. And I saw interviews from that lady from Bulgaria here, and when she say, yeah, and now we start with the accepting points after 2.5 years, that's totally crazy. They have nothing, yeah, they have no blockchain and they have no coin. No, everybody has these coins in the virtual in the back office. They say today the coin is the value of the coin is one euro more than yesterday, for example, or $1. And this is everything is not real, yeah, because not the market say the value of the coin. These people say today, oh, maybe it's a little bit higher today or not, whatever, and they promise and promise and promise, and they promise many times this will come and this will come and this will come, and nothing is coming, yeah. And we see the website and we see the technology, and so not I can understand that, but our professionals, and they say they have nothing. They have really nothing. This is an MLM company which has no product, which takes only the money from the people.
Okay, right. So so you see OneCoin as an MLM company that doesn't have a product.
Yes, it's more or less a money game, in my opinion.
Okay, can you just remind our audience one more time? I'm still a little confused as to the product that FutureNet is providing. Just one more time, can you just conclude? We're wrapping up the interview here. Can you just conclude on what the product is from FutureNet? And oh, by the way, right before you do that, and since the name of this podcast is on the record, so FuturoCoin will be nothing like OneCoin. There will be a coin launched that will be tradable on the cryptocurrency exchanges.
Exactly. From the day one, yeah. And we have many people, they want to accept the Futuro on their shops. We have programs they want to accept the Futuro. And maybe one short information in the how you can sell and use the Futuro coin. The second point from the bottom is 2 million FutureNet partner can open an own online shop and accept the Futuro coin there. Yeah, that is one of the points that we will launch a new product. You ask about the product very quickly. That will be an online shop which the people can use for everything. And in this online shop, everybody can say, okay, I want to accept the Futuro or not. Do that because I can accept the Futuro today and I can sell them tomorrow if I want. Yeah. Many people coming to us, for example, and ask, why you don't accept in FutureNet the OneCoin? Millions of people have money in OneCoin and they can bring it to FutureNet. I say, yes, I would accept OneCoin on that day when I can sell the OneCoin tomorrow. Yeah, because it makes me no sense to have OneCoins. They have
I completely agree. It makes no sense to have OneCoins, but I'm still a little bit confused on the reason for having FuturoCoin. But we are wrapping up the end of an interview. Perhaps you can turn your camera back on and close us out, since you just mentioned that since OneCoin has no underlying product. I would love to hear like your closing thoughts on the underlying product of FutureNet. And how it's different and why it shouldn't be confused with OneCoin by anyone.
Okay, better speak about the Futuro, yeah, because this will be real. And what is the main reason to think about or to get more information about the Futuro? This is a dream of everybody, yeah, to go back in this time when the Bitcoin was in, I don't know, 10 cents, 50 cents, $1, whatever, and buy Bitcoins, yeah? But it is impossible. In my opinion, it makes absolutely sense to buy Bitcoin today because the only way will be growing up in the future. But to learn, to get the information about the coin at the right time, this is a dream of everybody, yeah? And this can come true with FutureNet, because everybody who is getting the information now is get the information before we launch the coin. And FutureNet, because of all these reasons, we are the social media platform. We have this opportunity of thousands of shops they can accept the Futuro. We have really the chance to be the number 2 coin on the world. This is what we are working on.
I gotcha. Thank you very much. Ryan, do you have any closing thoughts?
Definitely. I think I just want to say that I believe that this project needs to be embraced by the Bitcoin community. I think that where we see that collaboration is the next competition. And when I was down at the Acapulco, where I met you at that event, I understand that was the 3rd year in its existence, and I feel that a platform such as this, since we all communicate on Facebook, that this would be the project that I think that the whole entire Bitcoin community will come into. I truly believe this. I truly believe this. And we may not agree on some things, but I think, Tone, I really appreciate your time. I think that we need the guidance from the Bitcoin community to contribute to a project like this. We're not saying that we're better than Bitcoin or anything like that. And I know for Stephan to say that we're number 2 potentially, who knows? But it's not about that. It's for the people, by the people, and that's what we're doing over this. And I think I'm going for the domino effect. To have this, through celebrities and bring this, it just makes sense. Monetization, I think, is a key element in cryptocurrency that has been left out of the equation of decentralization and also encryption. So we've seen this happen in Steam, Tone. Steam coin is number 17 in the world or whatever it is right now. We saw what happened at cryptocurrency. It dealt with monetization of content. I always say about half of 1% of the world likes to blog. What percentage of the world is involved in social media? Humongous amounts, except you, right? I know you, off of Facebook, right? But people, we have created a culture that's going to continue to propel, and I look forward to seeing the Bitcoin community uniting with us.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for closing us out.
Tone.
And good luck. I wish you guys luck on becoming the 2nd most valuable cryptocurrency. Go ahead. Do you want to say something else?
I don't want to leave on a speed, acting like we're going to be number 2 in the world, but I want to also introduce Alka, my business partner, also here was in Poland. Sorry, we're eating at the same time here, but
that's okay.
A standpoint coming into the business, what do you want to say about the?
Hi, how are you, Alka?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Very nice meeting you.
Thank you. So, I've only been with FutureNet for a few months, and I can tell you that this is a solid platform. Coming from a woman who came from a different business, I'm new to crypto world, and this has been phenomenal. FutureNet is the new thing. It's going to be phenomenal.
If you have a few minutes, I would love to find out, since you're so new to it, I would love to get your thoughts on what you like about it and what has it done for you up to this point.
Well, of course, it's been making me money. So that's number 1. I've been, on Facebook for years. I've never been paid to be on Facebook. I can't pay my bills with being on Facebook. But I can tell you I'm making really good money with FutureNet. And I've just, been meeting so many great people. I've been traveling the world. And people are very interested in FutureNet, right? It is definitely. I'm just
curious, but where is that money coming from? Where do you think the money is coming from, or do you know where it's coming from? Because you're new, you've only been in it for a few months. Where do you think that money is coming from?
Well, it's coming from the people that I bring in. You know what I mean? I talk to people, I educate people on FutureNet. I don't sell FutureNet. That's important to know. I don't sell it. I educate people on FutureNet. And when they see what I'm doing, they basically just jump aboard. You can pay $10 to get in, or you can pay $1,600 to get in. But obviously, everybody's benefiting from this. So they do have to pay a little to get in.
So all the friends that you bring in, they pay into the system, and then you get 5% of everything they pay in. And I'm assuming Ryan is right above you, so he also gets 5% of what they put in.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you believe this model is sustainable long term?
Well, absolutely. It's a force matrix. It's not a Ponzi scheme. It's a force matrix. It's a 3x10. There is spillover. So there's no way not to make money.
When you say 3 by 10, it's the first time I'm hearing that term. I'm a little new to this. Can you explain what that is? I don't want to sound like an idiot. I also don't want to embarrass myself. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry.
Tone, what it means is a 3 by 10 force matrix. There's 3 people at the top level, 9 on the second level, 27. This goes down 10 levels deep. That stacks 88,000 people in that network right there. Okay. The reason why this is sustainable also that really needs to be looked into by the Bitcoin community is even though people are paying to come in, I see where you're going with that, but it's the long term of how we can change consumerism. Let's say Tesla Motors comes to FutureNet and says, hey, you got 2 million users, we'll go ahead and drop our cars through here and we're gonna pay out some money if cars sell X amount of levels deep, they negotiate something with their company. They don't have to pay for advertising. Just imagine, or organic produce or anything like that on a global distribution, even though you didn't buy a Tesla, even though you didn't buy organic produce, you're like, oh, my network bought a Tesla car, and then you're retweeting that out there, bringing, hey, someone bought a Tesla underneath me down this matrix, I got paid, and now you're bringing brand awareness again, and then potentially more people in your matrix. So it's how this can change consumerism long term. Why not? If not this, then what? This is why I think that everyone's believed in network marketing for so long, the distribution of goods, but how is it going to be done? It was going to be done on a global social network that we own.
Yes.
Oh, and Ryan, I hate to change topics, but I just saw your hand, and I just remember, can you please show the world your amazing new tattoo? Hold on a second. I have to click on it so everybody can see it. You just got that recently. And why did you get that tattoo? Can you just, I would love to hear the story.
Definitely.
There you go.
Means exactly. I've been through a marriage first time around, stuff like that, and where I'm going with my life right now moving forward, it's about being true to myself and the people around me. And if you look at the Ethereum definition, this is for creativity and healing between, whether it's 2 people or, it could be an idea in a person or whatever it is. The Ethereum logo, it's a beautiful, if you haven't seen it, take a look at it. But I like tattoos, Tone, and it's I've got my Bitcoin one right there. Okay, my Bitcoin one right there.
Oh, wait, you gotta hold it up and not move so that the camera can focus. Hold on a second. Oh wow, yeah, that's a big Bitcoin tattoo right there.
That's a big gun. But then we got Bitfury too. So. Tone, we met in Mexico. I really appreciate that. I'm glad that we did meet and stuff. So thanks so much for putting this together.
Let me ask you one question about your Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin forks in half, how do you know which Bitcoin is on your arm? If there's 2 Bitcoins, how do you know? How are you going to distinguish which Bitcoin is on your shoulder? The Roger coin, like the Bitcoin Unlimited coin, or like the original Bitcoin? How are you gonna know? How are people that are seeing you on the beach going to know?
I know, just as you were questioning my Ethereum tattoo long term as a regret, cryptocurrencies continue to evolve. I don't know all that much about the things. It's been interesting watching the debate on this and stuff, and I value all my friends' opinions that are big in the industry, such as yourself. Yeah, that was a good one, Tone. We'll see what happens, right?
Yeah. Oh, one more question. I'm sorry. Is it Alka? I'm sorry. I forgot the name.
Alka.
Say again. Alka. Hi, Alka. Sorry. Are you interested in getting a FutureNet tattoo?
Tramp stamp, right?
I could for the right price. No.
Well, like how much money would you have to make from FutureNet to get a FutureNet tattoo?
I think that's a conversation I'm going to have with Stephan later this week. But, I'll tattoo my whole body for the right people.
and the most important question, on which place will be that tattoo?
Exactly. You know what, Stephan? Any place you like. I'll put it in.
Oh, that will be very nice.
All right. Well, thank you very much, guys. I wish you the best with FutureNet, and would love to follow up in about a year. We'll see how the token is being traded, and we can talk more about it.
Hey, Tone,
that's a great idea.
They said the interview would be painful, but I think it was a really good one today.
All right. Well, thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, Tone.
Thank you, Tone, for inviting us.
Bye-bye.
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 All right. Excellent. I am still live. So what did you guys think about that? I just remembered I forgot to ask them where they can, where people can reach them. where people can learn more about FutureNet. I'll probably post a couple of links. I have a couple of closing thoughts. I wonder what everyone thought. Please post. Please post your comments down below. Also mention if you like this format, if you like these kinds of interviews. I know I had a lot of fun on this interview. It was good that I had my screen share open some of the time, because it was I was smiling a lot. I found it very educational. I personally am not fond of MLMs. I think there is only one way they will end. Let's also keep an eye on FuturoCoin. I know that Stephan talked about the differences between FuturoCoin and OneCoin, but we would need to see this coin actually being traded before we can make that distinction. So go ahead, please leave your comments below. Tell me what you think. If you like this content, please donate. There is a QR code donation. Unfortunately, I am not an MLM multimillionaire, so this show is donation based, and hopefully we can bring you more content just like this. So go ahead, please share, please like, and I see you on the next one. I already have another guest lined up, so hopefully it'll be interesting.